Reggie, Gigas.
What's going on YouTube Rocks? It's Steve Terrier, and today we're bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle with a passerby. His name is Howell. He's using X and Y, so unfortunately we cannot choose our nice and powerful rival music, but Howell looks like he's on he has a crazy amount of wins, so we might get bodied during here, but hey, we're here to have fun anyway. So we're going to select our team, as we did last time. We have our Megazord team again. I'm interested to see what this guy's team is actually. Oh wow, okay, this is very interesting. Steel types, and he's using what it seems like a mono steel type team, which is kind of annoying. For the fact that we don't have anybody spin off the oh wow, we don't have anybody to spin off the rocks if he sets up rocks, which the number of Pokemon he has can, and the annoying what's that? Aegislash, King Shield. See, the problem is he has one immunity to fire, and it's the freaking Heatran. But I have a feeling he has a Mega Lucario. So, I don't know. This is the problem with Wi-Fi battling. Sometimes we passerbys because they will use Ubers. But I guess in the hindsight, it's technically not banned in real life. It's just Ubers or like a thing we set up in Smogon. Anyway. I guess the right choice would be to leave with Sunshine, but then again, it wouldn't be because he could just swap out into something else. I wish I had something to spin off rocks. I think this is this problem, this team's problem. They don't have anything to spin off rocks. And Toxic is the absolute no-no, so I'm just checking my stats on. Yeah, this is gonna be a very interesting game. So I might just start off with. If I start off with Sunshine, it's good, but at the same time it's bad. I'm gonna lead with Raptimus. Alright. Reset. I'm gonna lead Raptimus for the U-turn initiative switch just in case. Because he might lead with Aegislash. Or he might lead with something else and just swap into Aegislash. Aegislash has immunity an immunity to fighting, and an immunity to fire is the Heatran, so. Howell seems to be running a funny team. I don't know. It's interesting. It looks to be good though. Ferrothorn. So I'm gonna leave it Raptimus. Now this is not gonna knock it out with a close combat. I don't know if one close combat with Life Orb will knock this out, but I know for a fact that he can easily swap into his Aegislash. I'm gonna go for close combat regardless. Probably gonna swap. He's gonna go straight for the protect. Okay. So I see this going for close combat, so he protected himself. At this point, he might want to swap out into Aegislash. Which, on my point of view, what I kind of want to do is go for close combat again, just to make it seem like I have, or swap out, to make it seem like I have, a choice item. If I do swap out, who would I go into? I guess I'd go into... Yeah, I guess I'd go into blues if I was predicting that, but I don't know if it's so early to predict already. But he obviously scouted me to do that. But then it could be a lie, he could just go for his Stealth Rock anyway. I don't lose much for going into... for swapping, hard swapping right now, but I do lose much if he goes into Aegislash, but then he can set up a Swords Dance. I'm gonna switch in the blue to see what happens. This could easily go sour, that's the problem, it's early switching. Let's see what he goes for. Yeah, he's gonna withdraw. I would assume the Aegislash, because he protected just the Scout, I guess. Yeah, the Aegislash is gonna come out. Now, does Aegislash get Will-O-Wisp? I don't know. Okay, Google. Aegislash. What I want to find out is if Aegislash gets Willow, but then that would make it too broken, but it's already broken. And that's why it's in Ubers. I'm gonna act like I'm gonna go for the knockoff, but instead I'm gonna go for a Swords Dance. He might predict that and swap straight into his Heatran. He's smart. He's swapping straight into Heatran. Yeah, that was a smart play. I should have went for knockoff, to be completely honest. But see, knockup would have still popped that air balloon, which is funny. I don't think a knockup will knock it out anyway. That's the thing. I guess that doesn't get Willow by TM. That'd been broken if it did. That'd been amazing. It is a ghost type. Now the problem is I won't be able to knock out Heatran with a +2 Scizor. Sad to say, but I would be able to do a lot of damage to it. What I'm gonna do is he should be expecting me to swap. So what I should do is swap into. I want to go into swap into Katsuyu. Yeah, I'm gonna swap into Katsuyu or Gastron. He might double predict and go into Ferrothorn. And that's probably just what he wants. If he doesn't, then we're good on that part. He's gonna go for Earth Power, okay. Not even for a Fire type move. He probably is predicting my Typhlosion. Alright, so with Katsuyu in here, we can't poison any of his Pokemon. So, the only thing we can do is go for Scald and hope to burn. But I want to predict again, and I want to predict that he's going to go into his Ferrothorn now. Because if I go for a Scald, he can easily take it. So I swapped already. I'm swapping already. If he goes for a Fire type move, it wouldn't make sense. If he goes for a Ground type move, it wouldn't make sense. So he's going to withdraw. I do expect the either the Aegislash or the Ferrothorn. Skarmory, okay. So no matter what, Skarmory is taking a close combat, and this thing might have Rocky Helmet, which is quite annoying. I assume that he's gonna switch into Aegislash now. I don't know, because close combat did I miss, or he could just go and set up on me first, knowing that he could take one hit. Yeah, he knows he can take one hit, so he's gonna take the close combat first. Oh, he can take plenty of close combats. That did nothing. Does he have Rocky Helmet? He might just go straight for our Brave Bird. We do reveal our Life Orb, so now he knows we have Life Orb. This is gonna be a tricky team to deal with. What I'm gonna do is go for a U-turn now. The Brave Bird, I feel, is coming now. We do know that he doesn't have leftovers on this, but he definitely has Roost, which is quite annoying. We could use this as an opportunity to set up, actually. Or we could go into Blues and take a Brave Bird. A Brave Bird might do more than we expect, so... Our Clefable Amaferi has Fire Blast, so we could use that as a sneak tactic. Interesting. I'm going to Katsuyu. A Roost is probably inevitable right now. It'll give him a clean health and then a clean switch on top of that. Brave Bird might be the play. He's gonna go for Roost. Okay. Ferrothorn doesn't really scare me anymore at this point because Stealth Rock is up, but I do believe Ferrothorn does get spikes. Does it get spikes? It's an interesting question. I don't typically see spikes all the time on Ferrothorn, but it could be definitely something that happens. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Checking it out. Checking up on Ferrothorn. But I typically don't know. I don't run spikes Ferrothorn, but if it gets spikes, then that's annoying because he'll just set up after setup after setup. We don't see it with spikes. It does get spiked as an egg move though, so it could be coming in for a spike play. gonna go for Skull to see what he does. He's gonna stay in a Toxic me. Okay, that's a bad play for me. Toxic is actually a viable set, obviously, because Skarmory didn't start setting up spikes yet either, which is interesting. Which I know it has. I should say which I know it gets. Now what I'm gonna do is swap out into boost. I should have swapped out that turn, because I felt like I didn't know what he was gonna do. So he's gonna withdraw. So I feel like Ferrothorn is coming in now, yeah. Alright. Ferrothorn can have Thunder Wave as well, so we could go for a T-Wave on my Scizor, which would suck. But, yeah, we're gonna try to keep him at bay. I'm gonna go for, what I wanna go for is a Swords Dance, and, did he go for Protect with Ferrothorn at one point? No, I know he went for Protect with his... No, he did go for Protect with, Ferrothorn before, and he can swap out. So what I might do is go for a knockoff, because his team is, he can go for Protect, but he's gonna go for, yeah, he wants me to keep swapping out so he can do damage. So he's gonna do probably his Heatran. And he went for, I'm gonna knock off that air balloon and pop it. And that did a good amount of damage. He wants me to keep switching in and out of moves of Pokemon, so he can do more damage to me. So, last time I went for Earth Power. Since I know that I could stay in, but then that might be the bait that he wants me to fall for. Which is something I don't want to do. I could go into Katsuyu, but that might cause him to swap out again. But this is what his team is doing. This is what his team is supposed to do. It's supposed to make you force and swap out and keep taking Stealth Rock damage. I'm actually gonna have to set up Stealth Rocks too. I have to get in here a certain way. He might go for Earth Power again. If he goes for Earth Power, he's gonna go for Lava Plume. He was expecting me to stay in that time. Okay. Well, no, we're not gonna stay in against that. It's not a good idea. He could expect me to go for a cover. What I want to do actually though is go for a Scald, to be completely honest. But what I have to do for the safe play is go for a cover. I do feel like he's gonna swap into Ferrothorn again. Or he could just go into his freaking Skarmory. He's gonna go on, yeah, he is gonna go on Ferrothorn. This is an annoying team, I must say that much. So I would assume that he's going to go for spikes now and start setting up spikes. So I'm gonna do is switch into Amaferi, because she is Magic Guard. So yeah, he picked this move really quick. It's probably spikes. Hopefully it's spikes and not Power Whip. Leech Seed, okay. So she's in here, and that doesn't do anything to me. So he might predict me to go for a move, but yeah, he swapped. I think he's swapping into his oh wow, he goes into Skarmory. I thought he was going into Heatran, but I am gonna get the Stealth Rocks up on his side now, which is actually pretty cool. And let's see if we can scare his Skarmory real quick. He's gonna go for a Roost, but now we revealed to him that we have Fire Blast, so he's gonna have to watch out. I hope we can hit Skarmory as well and do some damage. Can we please hit? Ah, we missed. So with that knowledge, he can easily switch into his Heatran. So that's okay. I'm gonna go for Moonblast, see if he swaps out. He's gonna hard swap into Heatran to get the fire attack in, but I'm not doing that. He's gonna take Stealth Rock damage. And he's also gonna take a Moonblast. I'm not gonna fall for that. That was a bait for him too. I just sent the bait out there so he can see Fire Blast. Now he knows that I have Fire Blast. He's gonna try to, use it to his advantage. But with that, I can easily swap out into Katsuyu, which in turn he could go for Earth Power. But now that we have Stealth Rocks up, we can start getting him to swap out too. And the only move he can go for is go into his Excadrill. The only move that it has is Rapid Spin, and he also has Defog available to him. So if he at one point ever switches, he's still taking damage. So right now, let's see how much the Toxic is doing to us. Toxic, I think, resets every time you swap out. Yeah, perfect. So we can easily go for a Scald now. I want to go for a Scald. But then again, he could just switch in Skarmory. I'm staying to go for a Scald. It's easy swap into Skarmory. He's playing very safe. Okay, he stayed in New for Earth Power. Let's see how much damage it does. Okay. I don't know if he has a Pokemon slower than Katsuyu, but he got that off so he could die. He's gonna come in with something fresh and clean now. Leftovers is gonna put us up to what, about 70? Yeah, 71. Okay. And then we're gonna go down to what, 50? No, 45. All right, not bad. We can live a hazard entry if we decide to swap out, but we need to be faster than the Pokemon that's coming in. Is the real case. So this Lucario is probably Mega, without a doubt. The only problem is what outspeeds this Lucario. Oh, now that we have Heatran out the way, we can actually go for into Sunshine as well and get some damage done. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna stay in and go for a recover, just on an off chance that he goes for a setup move. If he's a special Lucario, we are in some big trouble. Special Lucario mollywopped. But if we have a physical Lucario on hands, we can easily send the Raptormist to do some intimidating. He's special, it would seem. This might take us out. This should take us out, to be honest. Yeah, that range is definitely taking us out. So we do see the Aurasphere connect. What I'm actually going to do is go into Sunshine, and Sunshine is Choice Scarf. So we're going to take some Stealth Rock damage. I want to go for Eruption, but Eruption, I don't know how to calculate Eruption right now. Eruption does damage based off of your user's HP. The more HP the user has, the more Eruption does. User attacks opposing Pokemon with Explosive Fury. The lower the user's HP, the lower the move's power. So it's 150 base, but since my... Will it one-shot at this range? While Lava Plume, on the other hand, is 80. But I'm gonna go for Eruption. Protect Lucario, probably? I don't know. But Eruption could potentially knock out the Mega Lucario, but what I don't understand is why did the base get lowered? Vacuum Wave, oh no. So that's gonna do a lot, and then are we Blaze or Flash Fire? This may not knock out Lucario. It is gonna knock the Lucario out and get the job done with a crit! So Sunshine is coming through right now, and we also have an opportunity to swap out Sunshine just in case. But I don't know if Excadrill comes in. I would have to assume that Excadrill is Scarfed. Aegislash is gonna in fact come in. I want to predict it going for a move such as King Shield or a Shadow Sneak, but it feels too... It doesn't feel right for him to go for that. You're not faster, so you can go for Shadow Sneak to make us do less damage. That's what I'm thinking about. Interesting. Or we could just swap out into I'm a Fairy. Yeah, we could go into I'm a Fairy, and from that point on, we can see what he goes for. A Steel type move is not I don't think he'd go for that. And I'm gonna go for Lava Plume after I switch back in Sunshine. Stance changing, so he's going for... Is he gonna go for what I think he's going for? Shadow Sneak, yeah. So I could have swapped into Staraptor, but Staraptor can't touch it really. So we should take that fairly well, which is great. And he is oh, he's Rocky. I'm Rocky Alma, duh. Now, do I outspeed? We don't know. I can predict him going for King Shield at this point, so I'm gonna go for a Soft Boil. He might straight up go for yeah, he's going for the play where you go, oh, King Shield, oh. Alright, so I'm going for Soft Boil to put myself at 100%. Now a Fire Blast, I'm not sure if it will OHKO Aegislash, but I'm sure that he's gonna switch out. And I don't like that. That the Excadrill sitting in the back, but I'm gonna go for a Fire Blast and hope we hit. He's probably gonna stay in. I hope to God that he's not freaking Weakness Policy. This may burn. Can it burn? He's Weakness Policy, so he's going for a Steel type move. Obviously, that's gonna suck. I should have taken my own advice. I know normally to go for a move beforehand. So Flash Cannon is gonna connect and should knock us out. Yep. He's a special Aegislash on top of that. Now, the only problem is we might have to play the game where, see, by him having rocks up, it stuns me from swapping out. So, what I might have to do is go into, I might have to make the prediction to go into, I might have to try a hard prediction right now and go for blues. Go into blues and predict him to King Shield, and I go for a Swords Dance. That's literally like an only chance I have to knocking this Aegislash out. So what I am gonna do is go for the Swords Dance. He withdrew Aegislash. He's still on the safe side, so I'm guessing he has Excadrill? Yeah, Excadrill isn't in fact come out. This thing is probably choiced. But we are at +2. I don't know now. It's very interesting because he might be choice banded and he might want to just knock me out in one shot. I have to wonder, is Aegis, he's saving that Aegislash, but he just lost that boost. Is he relying on this completely? I wonder. Excadrill. No, but with that he kind of seals his fate a bit, but not really because he has Shadow Sneak. Still, yeah, still has Shadow Sneak. So we have to figure out if we can take out this Excadrill. I'm looking up Excadrill right now. This is actually a great battle so far. I don't mind if I'm trying not to lose, obviously, but either way, it's a great battle. We're going back. It's head to head still. It's head to head. We're going back and forth right now. This Aegislash can easily go for a Rapid Spin just to scare me out, and I swap out. It's like, say I swap out right now, he gets a free Rapid Spin off. I'm actually gonna stay in and go for a knockoff. He's gonna go straight up for an Earthquake. So if this thing is choice banded, ooh, we eat that. We're gonna go for a +2 knockoff. Let's see what it is. Ooh! Aegislash! Yo, that Aegislash has to come back in. We just got a crit knockoff with Scizor. It was Focus Sash. It was Focus Sash. Alright, Focus Sash, that's Excadrill. But it couldn't even use Focus Sash because of the rocks. So I would assume Skarmory is coming through. Only problem with Skarmory is, do we outspeed it? I want to go for a Roost and hope to outspeed. He might break. Oh, we outspeed. Okay, great. Great. So we do outspeed. He's gonna Brave Bird. He's gonna roar me out. That is fine with me. He roars me out and I got a Roost off. It's perfect. And Shiho is actually gonna come in, which is interesting. We do remember this Skarmory having Toxic though, right? Oh, he's probably gonna play the game where he continues to dwindle me down and Toxic everybody that's in my party. Oh, that's a tough set. This is gonna be a tough set. But I don't want him poisoning either. So what I'm gonna do is swap out into my Mega Scizor. I'm going right back into Scizor, Blues. I'm going right back into Blues. So far we see Roar, Stealth Rock, Toxic. He withdrew Skarmory. So now Ferrothorn. Now Ferrothorn gets Foul Play. Interesting, and he has Leftovers. What I'm gonna do is go for Swords Dance, and I want to see what he does. I know you have Protect, but what else? You have Leech Seed too. You also have Leech Seed. Why doesn't he miss? Like, I was hoping for a miss. Honestly. I want to predict a Protect, but I'm just gonna Roost. He's gonna swap, so what if I just went straight up for a knockoff? He's gonna go into Skarmory, okay, that's fine. He's gonna take damage from Stealth Rock, and he's gonna get my Leech Seed recovery as well at the end of his turn, which is okay because on top of that, Skarmory, you know what, Skarmory did go first. No, I went first because it went for Roar. Correct. So if that's the case, I don't know how fast this Skarmory is technically. He might outspeed me. He might actually go for a Brave Bird now. I'm gonna go for knockoff. We outspeed still, so he's probably went for Roar. That knockoff is doing a lot of damage. So we did get the safety goggles off, which is interesting. He was holding safety goggles. Now, if Sunshine comes in, I'm staying in. But Raptimus is actually going to join the battle. The problem with this is that Protect... Is it Protect that this thing has? It has Roar, Toxic, Roost. No attacking move, I'm guessing. I think it actually has, yeah, I think it actually has, another move. The problem is we outspeed him, so we can't go for a close combat, because when you go for Roost, it makes you have, it makes you land on the floor, so you lose your flying typing, if you're a flying type. And at that point, Skarmory would be full steel type. You know what I mean? So that would do super effective damage. And Skarmory's is slower than us. So we either gotta play the game where we swap back into Scizor and hope that we don't get I don't want anyone getting toxic. That's the problem right now. If anyone gets toxic, we're gonna lose. So I have to keep swapping into Bloos because Bloos is the safest play. But if this has Brave Bird at any point in time, if it reveals a Brave Bird, he's going for Roost. Okay. With this knowledge, his Skarmory is quite the annoying thing. It's quite the annoying one. With this knowledge though, he should know we're gonna go for a Swords Dance. So in that turn, he should swap out. I would assume that he would swap, but then again, not really. What is he gonna do if it comes down to just Scizor and him? He's not gonna let it get that far, I'm guessing, right? And this battle's pushing like 30 minutes almost. It's ridiculous. We could go for the Swords Dance or Knock Off here, but the Swords Dance is obvious, so I'm gonna go for Knock Off. He's gonna probably just blow me away. Yeah, I'm gonna Knock Off to get some damage off. Yeah, this thing is eating up hits. I need Sunshine to come in by herself. I can't risk... Yeah, I can't risk swapping into... Yeah, Raptors is taking heavy damage. So what I'm actually gonna do now is stay in and go for close combat, because at this point my HP doesn't matter. Because I could assume that he'd go for a Roost or another Toxic, predicting my switch. He's gonna roar me out. Okay, that's great. So let's see what we go into. Can we get Sunshine to come through? We got Bloos coming through, which is actually okay. Seems like he's trying to lower my HP a lot. I could go for a Bullet Punch, but Bullet Punch is gonna do no damage to him. It's gonna be resisted, because Steel resists Steel, doesn't it? I believe Steel resists Steel. And Johto is guarding him right now. This is a Johto Pokemon, man. This is Johto for you. Walling the heck out of you right now. That's what some Johto Pokemon do. They can wall you like crazy, man. They wall you. Skarmory is one of the best walls, but I can't send in, the problem is, I can't send in, Typhlosion. If Sunshine comes in, she can body this thing, but I have to play it safe. I'm gonna go for a knockoff just in case he wants to switch or Roost. He's gonna Roost, which is okay, because I can knock off and then just, Roost right after if he decides to roar me out. So we're gonna go for a knockoff. I believe Steel resists Steel. I'm gonna Roost so I can get my HP back to full. I'm not letting him keep me in this. I'm not letting him keep me low. Roar. So he's gonna roar me out. If we get Sunshine out, then we're good. But we're gonna get Raptimus out. Raptimus goes down. Alright. Let's see. Now, Sunshine comes through, right? No, Sunshine comes in now. Sunshine has a free clean switch in now. Yeah, we have a free clean switch in. Ooh! The only problem is, he can revenge kill. So, I'm going straight for Lava Plume. He can revenge kill. He's probably going to swap out a Skarmory and send in his Ferrothorn. Because he's not going to switch. No, he could switch in the Ferrothorn to let it die. But this Skarmory is putting in too much work for his team. So I went for Lava Plume because it is stab and it has a better chance of killing rather than Eruption because we are lowered. And down goes Skarmory. So he did that because he knows his only play is to go into Aegislash. And Aegislash is in almost the death KO range, so... Yeah, so Aegislash is going to come in now. and it has to go for Shadow Sneak. So, we're gonna go for Lava Plume. It has to go for Shadow Sneak. We all know exactly. And that is gonna take me out. Sadly, I wish Sunshine could have stayed alive more longer. But she bopped the Mega Lucario. It was needed. She bopped the Mega Lucario. At this point, what I could do is, yeah, I'm gonna send in blues. All right. With that, I'm gonna go for a Swords Dance. Oh, he predicted me. Smart. Now, if his Sacred Sword does too much damage... Oh, he has Shadow Ball. That's even worse. I think we're gone. We're gonna take it. Wow. I'm gonna actually go for a Roost here. Shadow Sneak won't kill. That's because we invested HP on blues, so we are able to take a Shadow Ball. And we didn't get a defense drop. We didn't get any drop. He should predict me to go for a knockoff, but he knows I have Roost. He might just hard swap. If he's really going in, he might just go for Shadow Sneak and try to get a crit. He's going for an attack. He might go for Sacred Sword. If he goes for Sacred Sword, it is neutral, but we are more defensive. He's going for Shadow Ball again, and that might lower me. He didn't lower me yet. He should expect me to go for the Roost. Now, he should expect me to go for the Roost again. I'm going to go for knockoff. Because the Roost play is, I should go for Roost. But he might just be like, nah, he's not going to hit, he's not going to do it. He might predict that and then just not. Because if I keep going for Roost, he knows I should have went for the knockoff the second turn. I should have predicted him to go all out. Ah, he stayed with it. Go down. Go down. Alright, Scizor. Go down to that. Scizor is trying to cap this game. The problem is with this Ferrothorn. It has Leech Seed. I'm gonna go for Roost. I don't know what else he has. I'm gonna go for a straight up Roost right now. Probably gonna go for Leech Seed or some other move. I don't know what other move he has. Gyro Ball. This should not do much because we do resist and we're not that fast. Oh, that does nothing. We're +2 Swords Dance right now. Oh my god! He knows he's not winning! Yo, why do people keep rage quitting against his team? I don't care, you know you're not living. I'm going to +6. You know I'm stacking my Swords Dances. We're going to +6 Scizor, and we're going to Bullet Punch non-stop until you die. Are you kidding me? Yo, Scizor is too OP. I don't care what you say. Scizor capped that game for us. I knew, yo, Sunshine came through at the end too. I love this team. Yo, we got another rage quit. It wasn't worth it. It's about 30 minutes in. Come on. Anyway, you guys, Mach Punch the heck out of like it for it. Break it, destroy, do whatever you want with it. Just don't hit the dislike button because it'll make it really sad if you do it. If you guys don't enjoy it, how did you not enjoy this battle? Too bad, he said. Look at this, too bad. He's salty. We all know you're salty. My connection is still up and running. He said too bad to me. Man, you know you were losing that game. All I gotta do is Roost. All I gotta do is set up Swords Dance, stack Sword Dance up to +6. Go for a knockoff to see how much damage it does. If it doesn't do much, no, he still has item. I could just go straight up for knockoff, drop his leftovers, go for Bullet Punch after Bullet Punch, and you will die. All I have to do is Roost. Get out. You know you lost that game. Anyway, with that, you guys, I'm gonna get out of here. If you guys enjoyed, again, if you guys enjoyed the Rage Quitting Splendor of two games in a row with this team, Rage Quit Splendor. If you guys are not, how could you not enjoy that? Anyway, Mach Punch that like button if you guys are enjoying that. Drop some comments and section below. Tell me what you guys thought about the video, as well as my misplays. If you guys think I misplayed at any point in this game, let me know. Or if you saw some misplays on my opponent's behalf, other than the DCing, which is disconnect if you guys don't know. But anyway, he disconnected from that game, not me. I'm out of here, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys are enjoying the little bit of Wi-Fi battles we have before Pokemon Sun and Moon come out. But anyway, with that, I'm out. Bye!